Hey, when I first fired up the Codex Z2, I wasn't just impressed. I felt it. That moment you sit down, hit the power button, and it doesn't just start. It arrives. And if you're the kind of person who's been squeezing every last drop out of weaker gear, this one speaks right to you. Before you go on, take a quick moment and check the current price and stock on this machine while you're listening. You don't want to be thinking about this later and wishing you'd acted sooner. You knew it was time for a real upgrade the last time your old desktop stuttered in the middle of a high-stakes session. You saved settings, lowered expectations, and finally just lived with it. Until you didn't. That's where this desktop steps in. When you switch from something that makes excuses to something that delivers, there's an emotional relief that's impossible to ignore. You go from managing limitations to owning performance with confidence. Real life with this feels different. You launch a AAA title and it's instant, smooth, and powerful, no hitches, no "are you sure?" moments. You drop into VR with zero hesitation, everything feels alive and responsive, and suddenly load times are the thing you forgot existed. You're in control, and it's a feeling you don't get from bargain hardware. You feel like someone who deserves more, someone who recognizes quality instead of settling for pretty good. And let's be real, performance isn't just a number. It's the way the system stays calm under pressure, how every frame hits where you need it, how multitasking feels effortless. Once you feel that level of responsiveness day after day, going back to good enough feels weak. You'll find yourself thinking, why did I wait so long? Don't let stock swings or weird price jumps make this the one you regret not grabbing when you had the chance. If you're second-guessing whether you need this much power, here's the reality: you do more than just play. You build, you create, you stream, you multitask. None of those should feel like compromises. The graphics, the memory, the storage, they all come together in a way that actually feels premium, not just marketed. And one thing that surprised me most? That sense of pride every time you sit down. You don't just boot up, you experience your system. That's the kind of ownership that sticks with you. Power that never wavers, gaming that feels fluid and alive, multitasking without hesitation, storage that keeps up with every load, a system you're genuinely proud to own. It's bigger than most mid-towers. You'll want a proper desk setup at some point. You stop cycling through comparison lists and you choose what already feels right. Don't let hesitation be the reason you look back later wishing you'd made the move. Check the Codex Z2's availability now, and when you bring it home, every session will remind you exactly why you did.